Is a real exam question which is 22nd October evening slot. And those who are new to this channel, I am Mrs. Anita Kundra, an ex IELTS examiner, giving you the answer to this real exam question. Please remain at the end of the video so that you come to know how to write the task 2. Most of you are stuck at 5.5. Please see that you remain throughout the video, and this is an age band answer which I am giving you. So let's go into the question. So the question was, I'll just read it. Many offenders commit more crime after serving the first punishments. Why is this happening? And what measures can be taken to tackle this problem? So this, most of you, those who are stuck at 5.5, they do not know that why is happening is cause. This is a cause. Okay, and what measures should be taken to tackle means this is a solution. So this is actually a cause and solution. And one thing more which you people just bypass is the restriction. Every IELTS question has a restriction, and this is, what is the restriction here? That is the crime that is committed for the first time. I have written it here for you. So that means first punishments. Okay. So the question is that for the first time committers of crime, why do they go back to do it again, right? And what are the causes and what solutions that you have to suggest? Okay, and what are the causes? So let's come to the answer. So this is the introduction. Obviously, you will paraphrase and give your opinion. Not opinion here, you will give here the solutions. Okay. So a large number of criminals who serve their first prison sentence, is a paraphrase for the question in this. It is written here, first punishments, right? So here, who serve their first prison sentence, comma, leave prison only to re-offend. That means re-offend here means to commit the crime again. वो फिर से करते हैं crime. Okay. This is mainly because now I have put two ideas here deliberately so that the CC is high. You have 9 bands for the cohesion, right? And of course, the examiner comes to know that you have planned. So this is a high band introduction if you do this. So lack of rehabilitation means they are not given, training, or they are not given to learn something that can help them to be getting employed, afterwards, after they leave their jail. Okay. So when they leave jail, they should have something in their hand so that they can get a job. But there is a lack of this. I hope you've understood what is rehabilitation and difficulty in finding a regular employment. See, of course, there is a difficulty, they cannot get an employment. So these two things I've put in the introduction. Once released means once they are out of jail. There are number of solutions now. I'm saying that there are solutions which should be implemented to deal with the criminals who re-offend or who commit the crime again or who take to crime. That is also a very good, phrasal verb, you can say. Okay. So this you can put it anyway. And one thing more, sometimes the students ask me that, ma'am, can we repeat the word? See, I am repeating the word deliberately here to show you that you can get high marks, but please don't write wrong. Only, okay, just to, for the sake of paraphrasing, you're doing it. Don't do that. If you feel that, oh, this is a loose synonym or this doesn't fit, then you can repeat the word. But don't do it wrong. That will, you know, you will be penalized more for that. Okay? So, now, body paragraph 1. See, firstly, the reason for most first time, again I have written here, first time offenders committing crime again, once they have been released. See the sentence structures. From prison or jail is due to, I have not, due to I have written here. Not, I have written, not written because. Okay? So this is a high thing. The lack of rehabilitation wills, that is while in prison or jail. You can write. In other words, this is again a connector. Offenders are not given a chance to retrain, means they're not given any training and learn new skills. See, what am I doing is I am just trying to make the examiner understand my idea. I am supporting my ideas, okay, so that I get a high band. And for 7 band plus band, your ideas should be supported. Okay, okay, let's come again. For their future, okay, or develop a deeper understanding of correct moral, like means moral values, okay, behavior. Okay, correct moral behavior means correct moral values, and instead mix with other criminals. So they mix up, they are not, there's no segregation between the hardcore. You can also write there's no segregation between the hardcore criminals and the criminals, those who have offended or who have committed a small crime, which only strengthens, their criminal intentions. Okay, means they want to re-offend again. Strengthen their criminal intentions, I have paraphrased it from re-offend. Secondly, repeat offending is also owing to, now due to I have written there, here I am writing owing to the difficulty in finding employment. They cannot find employment, right? They are not accepted by the society after being released. As a result, many of them struggle financially. Naturally, they cannot support themselves financially. So finding employment, here again I want to stress that I have already put it in the intro, and again it is going to give me cohesion. So as a result, many of them struggle financially. They are not able to support themselves, which leads them back to crime. Again, this is a paraphrasing of reoffenders. Okay, leads them back to crime regardless of the consequences. So they are not worried what would happen if they commit the crime again, because they want to be financially stable, but they are not out, they are not accepted by the society. They are outcast, or they are outcasted by the society. They are not accepted by the society. Now, the paragraph 2. There are, now naturally, first, what is the structure? You write the intro, you write the causes, then you write the solutions, and then you write the conclusion, right? That is the structure. Now you've come to this part, that is the BP 2. There are 2 effective solutions. Now I have given 2 effective solutions to the problem of repeat offenders. So there are 2 solutions. So I'll give you 2 solutions. One way to tackle means to resolve. You can also say resolve. This is to ensure that all criminals entering prison or jail are given the chance to learn or retrain with useful skills. Okay, they are given something useful to learn, which would hopefully ensure them a job. Ensure them a job means they would get employment after they have served their sentence. Have served their sentence means again when they are released. By doing this, again see the connector. By doing this, it will help them reintegrate. That means they will be accepted in the society. They will be integrated back. They would be welcomed back to the society and give them more means of supporting themselves financially. So, if they are getting good skills or if they are getting useful skills, suppose they are given some training for plumber job, for some electrician job, or any other skill, even for that matter computer skills, they will be able to support themselves. They would be able to be financially stable. So that was one reason that they were getting into crime again. So the solution is this. Another method of dealing with criminals, see, another method of dealing with criminals, this is again a connector. Who reoffend is to have more supervision and checks in place. Checks in place means it's a phrasal verb that they should be checked. There should be supervision by the authorities or by the police, that whether they are not meeting some offenders or criminals, or what is their day to day activity when they are back in society. This solution would hopefully prevent them from taking any chances and deter means prevent them from reoffending, because they are being so closely watched. That means they are keeping a watch. Who? The authorities, the police. You can even write that the police should keep a watch on these people, or on the activities of these people. You can write that also. Okay. So now the conclusion. In conclusion, having training in prison, that is learning of skills. So I am, you know, do not introduce any new idea in the conclusion. So you will just repeat your ideas, the idea 1 and 2, which solution 1 and 2 which I have given. So in conclusion, having training in prison and also close observation, right, when first time offenders are released, are effective in dealing with the issue. Okay. So I'm just repeating what I have written for the solution. If governments, so this is a recommendation. This is one way you can recommend in a conclusion. So that is one way of writing the conclusion also. In conclusion, you can, give recommendations also. If governments implement these solutions, that is here. So these I have put here, again referencing, crime figures would drop. So thank you so much for this. I hope I have helped you. And please, I am giving online classes, personal. You will not find an ex-IELTS examiner, giving classes personally. So evaluation services are also available for both the speaking and the writing modules. And this checking I'm doing myself. There is no AI involved. There is no computerized checking. Everything is done personally and by an ex-IELTS examiner. I don't think so you'll get it anywhere. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and like my channel if you find this useful. Blessings.